Hey loves, this is Bobby and I'm here with another vlog. And this is going to be my 14th vlog, and holy crap, I got a lot of reading done. I read a total of 6 books. I will go over everything that I read during the vlog, as well as, since this is going to be kind of like almost a daily update vlog again like my other ones, not like my last one where I had forgot to film during the entire week. And I'll go over page count because whew, am I blown away. All of the books that I read were for all my readathons, so yeah, I'm doing pretty damn good progress on that. And I didn't really have very much else to do during the week because I'm in California, and as you know, if you were literally following any kind of news, California is literally on fire. And going outside of the house is really not recommended if you can help it, because everything is just kind of coated in ash. Like, it's so bad. It's not even funny. Like, we had to go to the store and literally just like kind of standing outside, and then I went outside to go clean up my backyard real quick as much as I could. My lungs like freaking hurt from just being out there. I literally have to wear a mask just to be in my backyard right now because it is not fun. And so avoiding being outside, I literally had nothing to do with my time except read. And I also was crocheting, which you'll see inside the actual vlog as well. So yeah, kind of a productive week, kind of not a productive week. Literally kind of sat in one spot all week long because going outside is not advised. The world is fucking ending at this point, like truly I believe it. But let's get to the vlog and I will see you at the end of the week. Bye. Hey loves, here with Monday's update. Didn't get a whole lot of reading done, but I did manage to finish Circe. And if you saw my last week's vlog is when I started it, because I started this yesterday, and I threw it into the last week's vlog. I was really about it. I ended up very still I went with 3 stars for it. I didn't hate it or anything. Mine was just, it didn't live up to what I was hoping for it, because Song of Achilles is like one of my all-time favorite books, and this one just felt so flat. Song of Achilles is so beautifully written and just all around just wonderful. Like, I loved everything about it. And this one just, it was just so flat. The writing just didn't invoke any kind of emotion or attachment for me at all. Like, I felt like I was sitting in history class for the most part. So yeah, I was kind of bummed about this one, but I'm glad I finally did get around to it. I really like the ending, but the whole story, like, I loved, you know, Circe meeting all the other characters and everything. It was just, like I said, I liked everything about it except the just flat tone that I felt. Like, I switched over to the audiobook and it still just didn't do anything for me. And the narrator was great. It just, the story felt so flat. Like, I don't know, it didn't stick with me very well. So sadly, this one didn't live up to the hype for me. But I know this one was like one of those very polarized books where people either seem to love it or hate it. I said I'm very just middle. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was just so there we go. That was all I got done today though. We had went to Michael's because I had to go pick up some stuff, and I got one of those cool Halloween Christmas tree lights. Let me see here. Look at it. It's adorable. I loved it. And I finally officially finished my wall of beauty here. Let's see. There we go. I am so glad that I finally have it done, and I love my wall so much. The artwork up here are from a friend of mine named Tori Wilson. I commissioned these. I absolutely love them so much. And then this is one that another friend of mine, Elise Kate, did. And yep, there's my reef that I made. And this is a moth made out of actual animal bones that I spray painted gold, but my brother actually did. And then I found these cool moon mirrors at the, what was the name of that store? Five Below. And I got those bats off of Amazon for like $2. So there we go. I love my wall. So that was my day today. I finally got the hold that I had for The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I might be starting this one next. I really want to get to it. I'm very excited to do the Mistborn, but it's a chunky boy and I know it's going to take me a little while to get through it. But I also, for some reason, this book is just calling to me, and that is The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. I really, really want to get to this one. I got the audiobook for it as well from my library, and I don't know. I can't decide which one I want to read next. This one's not that long, so I might go with this one because I know I can finish it really fast, but I'm so excited to get into Mistborn. I might do The Well of Ascension, then read this one, and then get into The Hero of Ages. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide, but I need to decide because I'm not reading anything currently since I finished Circe. So there we go, though. There's my quick little Monday update. I will see about checking in later or tomorrow. Hopefully I don't forget, because yeah, last week was a mess and I didn't update once. So there we go. That's what's what, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey loves, here with Tuesday's update. Yay! I'm actually doing my daily update. Well, so far it's only Tuesday. Still got a, full week to go almost. So I did end up going with The Well of Ascension. I am just about, I just hit the 200 page mark. So I got about 160 pages in last night while I was laying down. I am liking it. Like, don't take my face for anything. I am really liking it. The only thing is because I know like there's like gaps in between when the books were like published. So normally I would really like, the author going back and kind of, this is what happened, previously on. So, but the fact that I literally just finished The Final Empire, and now that I'm, the first kind of chunk of the little book, the first little chunk has been a lot of like, okay, what happened last time? I know what happened last time. So it's like, I can appreciate when authors do that, but when you're reading the books back to back, it can get kind of daunting because it's like, I know. But I am really liking it. It's starting to, pick up more, about what's happening in this book, not just what, kind of happened last time. But I am really, really liking it. I am so glad we're getting all our characters back, and, so far, new characters and everything I really like. I really like Brandon Sanderson's, interactions between characters. They're always so just good. A lot of them are, everybody's pretty witty, and then you got the ones that are kind of smart asses and stuff like that. It just makes it really fun. Like, I genuinely enjoy all the character interactions. So yeah. And then I just got like the first little kind of plot twist with a character that was just introduced, and I like it. I like him. So let's see where that goes, because he's a little on the cuckoo side, but the fact that he knows he's a little crazy. So if you read this, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what character I'm talking about. If not, I don't want to spoil anything. So I do like that character though. And then I like one of the other new women character that was just introduced as well. So yeah, I'm very, very much enjoying this. Like I said, I'm already at the 200 page mark. So hopefully I can at least get through. I'm hoping for halfway, the halfway point, because this book is almost 800 pages. So I'm hoping to get to at least the halfway point by today and then finish it tomorrow if I can. Very ambitious, I know, but if I can get farther than that, that'll be great, because I think next I'm going to do The Glass Hotel, and then I'm going to read the final book, just because I don't want to burn myself out, because I tend to do that if I try and read too many. Wayward Children series by Seanan McGuire is about the only one that didn't get me like that, for the fact that the books are so tiny that all of them together are like the size of one book. So yeah, but I think I'm going to gap this with The Glass Hotel just so I can get that audiobook back into the library so someone else can read it, and then I'll dive into The Heroes of Ages, which I'm already excited for that. But yeah, this one's very political. There's a lot of political setup and stuff, but I can go either way when it comes to political. Sometimes it's really dry and boring and like, I don't fucking care, you're not very interesting. But sometimes it can be like, hell yeah, let's learn this shit, let's get it. And that's how I am with this. Like, I'm really liking it. I find it very interesting and stuff. But yeah, so that is the update. I will be reading this for the rest of today and probably tomorrow, because like I said, I'm really hoping to get to the halfway point. That tab is kind of where I'm hoping to, at least it's a little shy than halfway, but I like to end on, you know, new chapters, so that's where it's at. But if I can get more, I will be happy. I'm not tabbing this one. I was trying to tab it in the beginning, but like I said, the first like almost 100 pages is just what happened previously. So I kind of was like, okay, I already know all this, it's nothing important. There are a few points now that I would like to tab, but I think I'm already into it, and I'm also going to be doing something while I listen to the audiobook for this right now, so I'm not going to be able to tab. I definitely already want to reread this series, so I will probably go back and do that at some point and tab this one like I did Elantris and the Final Empire. So yeah, but what I am going to be doing while I listen to the audiobook is I am actually a crocheter. I used to have my own little crochet business and everything. When I got my full-time job, I wasn't able to keep up with the order of demand that I used to have, because I used to do a consignment out of a store, and I used to get quite a few orders and I just couldn't keep up with it, so I had stopped. But I do still crochet on occasion. So I've got an order for 3 baby hats that I'm going to be doing, and then this is just my half-ass written what is it called, pattern, just so I can keep track of where I'm at. But you know, there's my yarn and my very mixy box of yarn. Yeah, my yarn's always all tangled up. But yeah, so I'm going to be crocheting while I listen to the Well of Ascension, and that is how I'm going to be spending the rest of my day. So I will check in later, maybe update on how I'm liking the Well of Ascension a little more, and kind of show you exactly what I'm making. So there we go. I will check in later. Bye. Alrighty, so I finished my little hat that I was doing. It's a shark. I think it came out pretty cute. It's got the little gums and everything. So, gotta flatten it out a bit because the teeth are a little wonky looking, just because they're a little kinked up. But yeah, I think it came out pretty dang cute. So that's the first one. I still have 2 more to go. I have made more progress on the Well of Ascension. I am almost halfway. This tab is like just past halfway, so it ends on an even, well, ends on a actual chapter. So, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Such a big book though. This is a chunky boy. But yes, I am very much liking it. Mine is just Vin, my love, use your fucking words, please. Use your words. But, alright, quick little update. I am going to start the next hat that I have to do. I will be using blue next. So, alrighty. Hey loves, last little update for Tuesday. I finished the hats that I was crocheting. I'm very happy. I can't believe I finished all 3 of them in a day. I'll show those in just a second, but I am almost done. I will be finishing this tonight. Yes, I somehow managed to finish this chunky boy in about a day. Yeah, I am loving it. I'm almost done. Shit's getting crazy, and Brandon Sanderson knows how to end a book, so I am like on the edge of my seat right now, but it's very good. I'm still not sure if I'm just going to end up jumping into the Hero of Ages, because I really want to know what's going to happen, and like I said, I know that ending's going to get me messed up, but I don't know. I might take a break from the series and, like I said, read The Glass Hotel. Still up in the air. I'll decide. I won't start the next book until tomorrow because I really, really want to finish this, and then I need to get to bed. But yeah, but here is the hats that I was crocheting. So here's one of them. It's a little baby beanie with a beard. Yeah. Pretty cute. And then I did this little monster. I like him. I think he came out pretty cute. His teeth look a little funny, but I think it'll look cute on a kid. And then the shark that I already showed. So, yep. 3 hats done. Almost done with a almost 800-page book. So, I think I had a pretty damn productive day. And now I want to keep crocheting, but I don't know what to crochet now. So, but yeah, there was my day. Very, very, very productive day. Like I said, I want to keep crocheting, but I don't have anything else to do. So I'm going to look up a pattern or try and come up with something that'll be cute to do, because I kept my hands busy and I was able to sit through an entire book that long. So there we go. That's what's what. That'll be my last update for today. I will update tomorrow and tell you what I thought of the ending of The Wall of Ascension, because I really want to try finishing that tonight. And then tomorrow I will be starting my next book. Like I said, I still don't know what it's going to be though. So there we go. I will check in tomorrow. Bye. Hey loves, here with a quick Wednesday update. I didn't get too much reading done, like pretty much any at all. I'm gonna get ready for bed though, so I will be starting my next book, because I didn't even do that. I spent most of my day editing my August wrap-up video, because it's really freaking long, and even with the extra trimming down I did, I think it's still like over an hour long. I really gotta work on how much I talk and editing myself down while I'm doing the talking, because I ramble a lot. I'm sure you've noticed. But 2, I read a lot of books, so there we go. But I'm going to be starting The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. I was still torn between this and Hero of Ages, because I did end up finishing The Wall of Ascension last night, so I literally finished this book in just about a day, and I'm not okay. That ending, as I have described Brandon Sanderson, his endings are like being punched in the face, but they're so good that you say thank you for being punched in the face. But I loved it. The ending was amazing. I enjoyed this whole one. Like, it was really political and everything, but I really, really enjoyed it. But just that ending, it was magnificent. So yeah, I'm going to be starting The Glass Hotel. Like I said, I was editing my wrap-up video. I also need to edit a few other videos that I have already filmed quite a while ago, and I just never got around to it. I did the book makeup tag, which I was really excited to get up, and I just never ended up editing it. So I gotta work on all that, but yeah, I'm going to be starting The Glass Hotel tonight. I also got book mail. Whoop, whoop. I got the arc for a book called The Loop This sounds really cool. This it says it's like Stranger Things meets World War Z, and it has like kind of different and some of it was like different kind of formats, like interviews almost and stuff like that, or excerpts. But it sounds really cool. It says Stranger Things meets World War Z in the heart-racing conspiracy thriller as a lonely young woman teams up with a group of fellow outcasts to survive the night in a town overcome by science experiments gone wrong. Turner Falls is a small tourist town nestled in the hills of western Oregon, the kind of town you escape to on vacation when an inexplicable outbreak rapidly develops. This idealistic town becomes the epicenter of an epidemic of violence as the teenage children of several executives from a local biotech firm grow ill and aggressively murderous. Suddenly, the town is on edge, and Lucy and her friends must do everything it takes just to fight through the night. Sounds really cool. I don't know where this art came from. I think I won it on Goodreads, I want to say. But yeah, it sounds really cool. I would love to try to get this in with my Stranger Things readathon if I can, but I'm already pushing this TBR way too far. I'm already at 21 books, and I just added an extra 5 books, I think, because I want to do the Latinx readathon, and none of my books crossed over with it at all. I've got to film that video and get that TBR up, but yeah, so I'm excited for this one. If I don't get to it, which I very much doubt I'll be able to get to it this month, and it comes out, I think, the end of this month, I definitely want to start it next month because this sounds like it'll be a cool October read. So there. I also received some book gift mail. I got We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson. This was one that was on my wish list. I ended up adding all of Sean David Hutchinson's books to my wish list because when I read The Past and Other Things That Should Stay Buried, I fell in love with it, and I wanted to just get all of his books because I really enjoyed his writing. So I'm excited for this one. I also got one more book from him as a gift, and that was At the Edge of the Universe. His books seem to have like a very kind of fantasy, weird element to them, so I can't wait to get to these because, like I said, I just fell in love with his writing. And then I got one extra book as a gift, and that is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This is a thriller, and I do not know anything about it, but I don't like to know anything about thrillers because I usually guess the endings right away. So I'm excited. This will definitely be a book that I try and read in October. But there we go. I got some fun book mail. Always great, always great. I also got a different copy of Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. I have the small trade paperback that did not match the rest of my set, so I got on eBay and got the regular size one for like $2. So, but I already popped it on my shelf because I left a spot for it while I was organizing my shelves. So there we go. There's my quick little update. I will check in tomorrow and tell you how I am liking the Glass Hotel. So there we go. Bye. Here with Thursday's update really quick. I'm going to try and make this a little, a fast one because I did start and finish a book today. I did the audiobook. Honestly, I don't think I would have finished this book without the audiobook. This was just, it was so anticipated for me. This was one of my most anticipated books of the year because I love one of the other books by this author. It's one of my all-time favorites, and yeah, it did not live up to the hype for me personally, and that is The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. Honestly, I just finished this book like 20 minutes ago, and I need to talk about it because I won't remember anything about it by tomorrow, and that's not a good thing. It was I recommend going into this book if you do want to read it. going into it completely blind. Do not read the blurb. Don't read any reviews. Just go into it. That's what I started out as. Only thing I knew about it was that they had something to do with a Ponzi scheme, and that's it. I literally had no idea anything else about it. But a couple pages in, I did give in and read the blurb, and I kind of wish I didn't, because the blurb literally spoils like a good chunk of the book, and not even like a good chunk of the beginning of the book. It ruins like the whole like 3/4 of the book. Like I don't know, it gives away a lot, and I don't know, marketing, I've been noticing that a lot lately. Marketing, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing, but you're ruining your books. But nothing, and I mean nothing about this book stood out. The writing is still beautiful. Like Emily St. John Mandel has that very flowery, dreamlike writing, which I do really enjoy. So I liked the writing, but that's it. Everything that actually had to do with the story, I honestly can't tell you like 90% of what happened. This book is broken up into 3 parts, parts 1, 2, and 3. Literally, you could take out the entire second part of this book and just leave parts 1 and 3, and you will have a better book, because the whole part 2, like, nothing happens and does not mean anything. This book has like 20 different storylines going on, but absolutely none of it means anything. It was just some of them don't even tie up very well. It's like she wrote different books, mashed them together, and had just so many ideas and didn't know how to fix them, so it just kind of like went dreamy, and that was it. Like I don't know. I'm already forgetting like most of this book. But like I said, we just follow so many different lines, and then so many different characters have entire sections of the book to themselves, and then they don't mean anything. You don't care about them. That was my thing, is I connected to not a single one of these characters. There's so many characters, and not one of them did I care about. Even the main character, Vincent, I didn't care about her at all. Like, they tell you right away, they give the ending away in the beginning, but then it goes into being a mystery, but you already know the ending. So I don't know. It felt very jarring. And then we're introduced to her brother Paul in the beginning as well, and then all of a sudden he's taken away and we don't see him again until the end. And then there's a kind of fantastical element into it, but you're not even sure if it really is a fantastical element or not, or if it's just like people seeing things. Like, I don't know, like I said, there's just a lot happening but nothing going on at the same time. Like, I will be unhauling this. I will never reread this. I honestly, by the end of the month, I won't even remember I read this book. The only reason I'll know I did is because it'll be on my finished shelf. I'm going to be starting another book tonight. I wanted to, after The Well of Ascension, I'm still not over that book. I'm still like, holy crap. And then The Disappointment of the Glass Hotel. I want something just kind of lighthearted and a little easier to read before I jump into The Heroes of Ages, because that will be the next book after this one. And I'm going to be reading The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Callie Barnhill. I've been very much looking forward to this one. Look it, and I have the moon behind me. But I am very, very much looking forward to this one. It is a middle grade, so I know I'll finish it pretty fast. I think it's just under 400 pages, but middle grade, and you know how wide the spacing and how big the letters are. I should probably finish this in like half, so I'm excited for this one though. I've been looking forward to it. Please don't let it disappoint, because like I said, I'm still reeling from just how big of a disappointment The Glass Hotel was, because that was literally one of my most anticipated books of the year, and it's just, I can't tell you anything about it because I don't remember half of it already. It's just flying out of my head. So fingers crossed that we've got a winner here, because that will be 3 disappointing books that I have read so far this month, and it's not good. That's not good. That is what's what for today. I will check in with you guys later, and hopefully I will be done with this, because I'm going to start it tonight and hopefully finish it by early tomorrow. And then the very next book I will be getting into though is The Hero of Ages, because I need to know what's going to happen. Like, I'm just not ready yet. I need a little break from it for just a second, and I know my hold is almost up on that book, so I need to finish it because I've had it for a while. But okay, there we go. As always, I will check in later. Hey loves, here with Friday's update. I didn't update during the day because I was pretty busy. I finished a book, I started another book, and I crocheted another hat. So yeah, I did an adult size one of the shark, so that was cool. I finished The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Callie Barnhill. I loved this book so much. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. It was so beautiful, but so dark at the same time. Like, this is a pretty dark book, but I loved it so much. I loved everything about it. I ended up going with 5 stars on this one because I loved everything about it. The story was amazing. The characters were all wonderful. Like I said, I couldn't get over how dark it was. Like, the evil in this book is pretty damn evil. But I can definitely see myself rereading this. I just absolutely adored it so much. Like, it was just from the absolute crap fest that the Glass Hotel ended up being, and just the disappointment from that, to read this and just be like over the moon, pun intended. Yeah, I loved everything so much. It was just lovely and beautiful. If you haven't read this, you definitely should. It's a middle grade, so it was pretty fast to get through. But yes, I just loved it. So I finished that, and since I was doing more crocheting, I did a what is it called? I started, whoops, it totally just like brain fog right there. I started my next book, which is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is the 3rd book in the Mistborn trilogy. I'm only I think I just finished part 1. Yeah, because I don't know how many parts are in here, but I just finished part 1, so I'm not that far in, but I'm a good chunk of the way in. I'm absolutely loving it. I had no doubt I was going to love it, but I'm loving it. I cannot wait to see where this is going because shit's getting crazy. So I'm hoping I will finish this tomorrow. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be able to finish it tomorrow, which will be, since I finished The Wall of Ascension, these will be the 2 biggest books on my TBR out of the way. I have one more that's pretty big, which is Wizard in Glass by Stephen King. I don't know if I'm going to start that one next, or I might go with a shorter book, but yeah, that one is another pretty big one. But I've been pumping out these like almost 800 page books in like a day, so I'm doing pretty well. But yeah, going outside is just not an option right now. That's the thing about reading these, as if you haven't read this series, in this world, their world is literally covered in ash. Like, ash is just everywhere. I am in California right now. Everything is literally covered in ash. Like, it's bad. So like, my eyes are like probably red and puffy right now because of just even stepping outside is not fun right now. But yeah, reading a book about a world covered in ash and living in a world covered in ash right now is just not the funnest thing. But hey, I'm loving the book, so hey, I'm getting something out of this. But yeah, I cannot wait to get farther in because I need to know what's gonna happen. Because I just have a feeling I'm not gonna be okay with this ending. Like, not that it's gonna be bad, because like I said, Brandon Sanderson's endings are like a punch to the face that you tell him thank you afterwards. And I have a feeling it's gonna be a punch to the face. I just know it. I know it. But I can't wait to get there. So there we go. That's gonna wrap up this quick little update. I am off to bed. I am going to listen to The Hero of Ages a little more and try and get that done because I really want to try finishing it tomorrow if I can. I'm not sure. since tomorrow's Saturday, and sometimes I don't get the most reading done on the weekends, but here we go. So I will check in tomorrow. Bye. Hey loves, here with a Saturday update. It is Saturday night, probably Sunday morning at this point, I don't know, but I actually got reading done, and ho 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 ho, give me a second. Ho. I finished The Hero of Ages. I am not okay. I am so far from being okay. This book was amazing on so many levels. I loved everything about this book. That ending, oh, did I call it? I said it was gonna be like being punched in the face. This was like being put in a freaking pile driver and then punched in the face. And I want to thank Brandon Sanderson for that. I am so far from okay, but oh my goodness, it was amazing. Like, I already want to reread the series. I want to jump into the next book. I just, I don't know. Why did nobody warn me? Why wasn't I warned? I feel like I should have been warned, but I wouldn't have listened. And it was just, oh, I loved it though. Like, I loved every page of this. It was amazing. Like I said, I would love to reread the series already. For the next book by him though, I will obviously not be getting into it this month because I still have more than 10 books on my TBR. I have just added an extra 4 books to my TBR because of doing the Latinx-a-thon, which I am probably going to have that TBR up before this is posted. So that was another 4 books right there. I'm hoping for 4. I'm shooting for 2 because my TBR is still growing and I still have a few more readathons to go. I still have another 4 readathons to go because the 5th one would be the Towerathon, which is the next book in the Dark Tower series, which is the Wizard, or not the, it's just Wizard in Glass, but that's already on my TBR. So yeah, I still have another 4 that I need to line up. So yeah, I gotta get those TBRs like figured out, and hopefully I can slide in some of these, but I doubt it. But yeah, when it comes to the Cosmere series, I think I'm gonna go with what is it, Warbreaker next. I heard that it's a good transitioning point from Mistborn into the Way of the Kings. Yeah, and then I want to do because what War of the Kings is from the Stormlight Archive, I believe. So I want to, since I finished the first trilogy for the Mistborns, I'm gonna do Warbreaker and then get into Stormlight Archive and then jump back into the next part of the Mistborn series because I know that one takes place like really far in the future. So yeah, that is my plan. I'm hoping I can get to all of those soon because I am just in awe of Brandon Sanderson's writing. I love it. And like I said, I'm not okay after that ending. I feel like I could just sit here and just talk about how not okay I am, but it was amazing. I'm so glad I finally got around to the series. And like I said, I'm already ready for more. But to what I'm reading next, I'm going to get ready for bed. So I'm going to start this one and hopefully finish it. If not tomorrow, hopefully mid-Monday I can finish it because like I said, I still have a huge TBR going here. And that is The Lady Rogue by Jen Bennett. This is the one that has to do with Vlad the Impaler or Dracula. This one just sounds cool. Like, I'm excited to get into this one. I'm hoping it's really good. I I've been having an all over the place month when it comes to my books. I've had some duds. I've had some amazing books so far. I've had 2, 3, 4, 5 5-star books already, so that's not bad. So I'm hoping this one is great. Like I said, I've never heard anybody mention this ever, so I have no idea what to expect, but it sounds really cool. So there we go. It's got an awesome cover. But yeah, that's where I'm at as of Saturday. Hey loves, here with Sunday's update. I'm gonna do a quick one so that I can get this uploaded to my computer so that I can edit it. So hopefully I will have it up tomorrow, which will be Monday. So we'll find out when you see this. I had a very, very good week, as you saw so far. Yeah, I managed to finish a lot of books, including 2 700+ page books, which, oh, I am still not okay after The Hero of Ages. Like, I'm just a void because of that book right now. I want to reread the series already. That's a problem. But I did manage to start and finish another book, and you know what? It was a winner, and that is The Lady Rogue by Jen Bennett. This is a YA historical fiction with fantasy element, like magical elements in it. It was very, very fun. Let me tell you, holy crap. This was such a fun book. If you like movies like The Mummy or Indiana Jones, or you enjoyed these Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab, I highly recommend this book. It is so much fun. We follow a character named Theo, or well, her name's Theodora. She goes by Theo, and her parents are treasure hunters. Sadly, her mom has passed, but her dad is still treasure hunting. She keeps getting left behind in like hotels and stuff while he goes off, while her dad goes missing, and his assistant, what is his name? Huck. He comes back to find Theo and tell her that he's gone missing, and she finds out that her dad is looking for a ring that was owned by Vlad the Impaler, and then they are starting to get hunted by this group of people that are still trying to find the ring as well. The romance in here isn't like a main focal point, but it is there. But I really, really like the relationship. They were very back and forth with each other. It was really funny. Like, they had some really great moments of them arguing and stuff, but it was really cute. Like, I really enjoyed them as a couple, which in some of the books lately I haven't enjoyed the couples. So this was just really fun though. Like, I highly recommend this book if you just want something like just quick read. It's a standalone, which is awesome. Wraps up nicely. The magical elements are there. It's not like a full-on kind of fantasy book. This is a little more towards the historical fiction, but the fantasy elements are really fun with it. This has a lot of like mythology kind of mixed into it as well, and I just loved it. And we also have a traveling like the traveling trope kind of going on. There's a lot of tropes in here, but like it's just one of those really fun trope-filled books. But they're making their way through Europe. Like, they go to like Budapest and Russia and stuff like that. So it was really cool, and you learn about different parts of it. But I just really found this so fun. Like, I can definitely see myself wanting to reread this one. So for a total accident buy, because if you didn't see when I talked about this book in my TBR videos, I thought this book belonged with a different series because the covers looked similar. And did I look it up? No, I just bought it because I think I only paid like $3 for it, and found out that no, it had nothing to do with that series. So it just kind of kept sitting on my shelf, and I picked it up randomly and put it on my TBR cart. And then it asked, one of the prompts that I did this for was for not safe for workathon, which was to pick a book that had gold on the cover. And I saw it sitting there, and I'm like, I know this has gold. It has a lot of gold. So I picked it up, and yep, I recommend this one. It is so much fun. It's really quick read. It's not that long. So yes, it gets my endorsement. So I finished that one, and I started another book. I had previously started this one. I couldn't remember a lot that happened in it, but so I started it over, but right now I'm starting to remember a lot of it, so I'm getting kind of a little weird, like, okay, I know what's happening, but I can't remember everything, so I'm kind of lagging on it just a little bit. But that is The Isle of Blood by Rick Yancey. This is the third book in the Monstrumologist series. I really, really like the series. The first book is excellent. The second book is phenomenal. This is a YA horror set in the Victorian era. So if you like enjoy classic horror movies or like Frankenstein and stuff like that, I recommend this series. Like I said, the first book is really good. We follow a character named Will Henry. He's a child in the actual book, because this is being told from journals that he wrote that how do I explain this? Rick Yancey kind of did a self-insert in this. He is the author of the books, and the books that he's writing, he's writing the stories through the journals that he found of Will Henry's, because Will Henry, when he died, he says that he was like 130-ish or so, like give or take. And when they find the journals and stuff, he's talking about this monstrumologist, which is a scientist that studies, like, think wendigos and mythical kind of creature type things. Rick Yancey is the author that's searching these, and he doesn't believe those. He just thinks this guy might have been a little, crazy and stuff like that. But it's just a really cool concept, and it's written really well. And like I said, the first book was freaking terrifying. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was fast paced. The setting was cool. The monsters, I can never remember the name of them, but they're like this human body without a head. Like, it's just a torso, and the torso opens up to like a mouth. The second book is The Curse of the Wendigo, which features a Wendigo, and that story is great. The romance in there is I don't want to spoil that, but I won't. But read that one. And then this one so far, like I said, I am not caught up to where I was before. I'm like 3 chapters away from being caught up where I had originally left off on. I've always meant to finish the series. Like I said, I've enjoyed the first 2 books. I was enjoying this one. I had just gotten to a reading slump and had put it down. But yes, I recommend the series to anybody that's interested. If you're looking for a really cool horror, I recommend it. I have read his other series, which is The Fifth Wave. I enjoyed him. I finished him earlier this year, but this is very, very different. And like I said, the writing is really cool, and I like his monsters. I can't wait to see, exactly where this one's taking us. But yeah, that was my day. I've also spent my day crocheting. I didn't film myself doing that. I only filmed myself earlier this week when I was doing the hats. I really gotta learn to sit up straight, because my back. I sound like a little old lady. But yeah, I've been crocheting some more. It's just something for me to do, because going outside just really isn't an option. I spent a bit of time outside yesterday, because we had to go a couple places, and even with a mask on, all the ash in the air, like, it hurts your lungs. So being outside right now is really, really not an option. So I have literally nothing else to do with my frickin' time but sit around, crochet, and read. So that's the thing now. Not bad enough that we were already in quarantine. Not bad enough that I was, furloughed from work. Now let's just make it so that my entire state's on fire, and I was at least able to go outside in my backyard before, and now that's not an option. So let's see how this anxiety and possible depression ends up going now, because this is not fun. But yeah, so there we go. Let's wrap this up before I trail off. But all right, I will catch up with you guys next week. Bye. Alrighty, so you saw all of the books that I read. Yeah, seeing them all together, I can't get over it. I read all that. My final page count at the end of the week was 2,999. Yes, I did sit down and read one page so I can up it to 3,000 pages in a week. Yeah, I can't get over that. Like I said, I didn't have very much to do. So really quick to round out my week, I read Circe, and I did this one for Bookopoly-thon as well as Monsterathon. I read The Wall of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I did this one for all 4 of my month-long readathons, which is the Not Safe for Work, Bookopoly-thon, Monsterathon, and Stranger Things-a-thon. I loved this so much. That ending was not okay. I was not okay. And we'll just mention it really quick because I don't even want to talk about this book. The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. This one was for Stranger Things, Not Safe for Work, and Bookopoly-thon. So, yeah. And then The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. This one was for Bookopoly-thon, Stranger Things-a-thon, and Monsterathon. So, yes, I loved this one though. Like, if you can't tell, I loved it so much. And then probably, I will not lie, it was my favorite book of the week, and I still can't believe I managed to finish both of these, but you know, audiobooks, the world's ending, nothing else to do with my time. The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. So I have officially finished the first Mistborn trilogy. I love this one. This one was also for all 4 of the major readathons. You know, I put these chunky boys on as many readathons as I could because I'm getting those page counts, and also if you're gonna read a book this freaking big, it should count. It should count for everything. So yeah, this one was for Bookopoly-thon, Not Safe for Work-a-thon, Stranger Things-a-thon, and Monsterathon. And then to close out my week, I read The Lady Rogue, which was for Stranger Things-a-thon, Bookopoly-thon, and Not Safe for Work-a-thon. So yeah, I had a very, very productive week. Oh, and like I said, I wanted to get in one page at least so I can round off my total page count to the 3,000 pages. That was, I started the Isle of Blood by Rick Yancey. I'm very excited for this one. I literally only read, I think, a page or 2. I just wanted it in so I can count those pages. And then I read the 3 short stories that go for the Monsterathon. Hold on. The book is How to Recognize a Demon Has Become Your Friend by Linda Addison. Each team consists conspiracy, creature, and the ghost team. I can't remember that team's name for some reason. Each team was assigned a short story from the book. I really liked ours. It was called Artificial Unintelligent. Out of the 3, that one was my favorite. I found it really funny and honestly have dealt with that like exact same situation. The other teams was The Box and Future Past Imperfect, I believe it was called. The other 2 were okay. I wasn't a huge fan of them. One of them I was honestly a little confused through some of it, but they weren't bad. I do want to finish the rest of that book. There were some cool stories. Like I said, I really enjoyed my teams, the Artificial Unintelligent. If anybody has had to get a hold of a automatic answering service for anything, yeah, you can relate. But yeah, I had a great week. I am hoping I can keep this going I am going to be taking part in the Latinx readathon as well. Hopefully I have the the TBR up right before I post this one or right after it. I have to be realistic. I still have quite a few books left on my regular TBR, so I'm not going to finish that one 100%. I do want to take part, so I'm going to try and read as many as I can, but I'm going to try at least for 2 books on there because I didn't have any crossover. I don't think. No, I didn't have any crossover with my other readathon, so I just want to take part as much as I can. I'm going to shoot for more, but I want to get at least 2 books in, and like I said, I'll have that TBR up either, like I said, right before I post this or right after it. I just gotta get to filming it. But yeah, so there was my week. It was great. I had 2 of my new absolute favorites with these 2 chunky boys. Ho, ho, ho. I am not okay. I am not okay right now. But yeah, so there we go. That's what's what. I will catch up with you guys in the next vlog. So take care, and as always, happy reading. Bye.